Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Nadia Rahmadina Karinagus, my student number 29, and I'm from class B. Cape Roses. One evening, he gathered together his family, including his daughters. The eldest daughter stood up, came over to her father, and kissed him on the cheek. In fact, she thought the whole scene was rather silly and undignified, and she suspected that her two older sisters were much more moved by money than by love. Is that all you have to say? They were particularly fascinated to see which lucky girl would be dancing with the young man of the house. He danced with her all night, but when the clock struck midnight, she left without giving him her name. The boy was so love-struck that he begged his father to entice her back with another ball the following night. The young man had begged to the mystery girl to give him her name, but she had teasingly refused. The boy was going crazy with love, so he begged his father to hold yet another ball for a third night running. The next evening was not too different. Only this time, the boy managed to give the girl a diamond ring for her pretty finger. Because, as you probably guessed, the mystery girl was none other than our heroine. They invite the girl's father and her sister to the wedding feast, but didn't say who the date was. This left all the dishes without flavor, and when her father tasted the meat, he burst into tears because he finally realized what his daughter had meant when she told him that she loved him as meat loves salt. Lucy soon revealed herself to him, and father and daughter were reunited, and all was forgiven. My daughter built it herself. There was once a king who loved his daughter too much that he would not let her out of the palace. One day she complained to the servant who had looked after her since she had been a wee baby. "Nanny," she said, "I'm so terribly bored." "Good," said the nanny. "Now let's go outside and arrange some transport for you." In the moonlit garden, the nanny and the bear found an old wheelbarrow. "This will do nicely," said the nanny. "Why not?" asked the nanny. Now it so happened that a prince was out hunting in the forest, and the dog scalped the scent of the bear and started to chase her. Ouch! The prince was so astonished to hear the bear talk like this that he did as he was asked. The bear slid down the tree and climbed into her wheelbarrow, which rolled along behind the prince's horse, carrying her all the way to his castle. The prince's mother was surprised to meet talking bear, and was even more pleased when she offered to help with the housework around the castle. One day the prince had to go to a ball given by a neck-boring prince. The prince fell in love with her, but she refused to dance with him, and before the ball was over, she took off. The prince ran out of the palace and jumped into his horse. "Dream on, bear," said the prince. The following night, the prince was invited to another ball. "Terrible," said the prince. The girl ran away again because thunder and lightning prevented me from pursuing her courage. "No way," declared the prince. When the prince returned home, he was really fed up. The prince was totally enchanted, and they married and lived happily ever after.